Hello, welcome to the Slob Show. Of course, this Facebook group is just ridiculous. For some reason, every time I try to stream directly into the Slob Show Facebook group, it's not working. But whatever. It's in the Slob Show Facebook group. I just had to share it, which is annoying. But welcome to the Slob Show.
Yeah, yeah.
And this could be the shortest episode ever because I made a major mistake. I do the show here at 98 Rock right before we do this every day. And I'm like, you know what? I never do this. And I ordered Uber Eats at like 5:30. It's like 7:20 right now here. And I almost just puked just thinking about it. And
a rousing endorsement of whatever you ordered.
Roker, before I explain what happened, when you tell me what I'm guessing you do the same thing I do. When you order on Uber Eats or DoorDash, tell me your first two moves.
I don't order on Uber Eats or DoorDash.
Oh, you never order?
I can't remember ever because the prices are higher there.
Yeah.
And second, you're paying for that delivery. I save it
and
like I have some DoorDash and Uber Eats like gift card money in the accounts, but I'm saving it for like a blizzard or something. I'm saving it for when I really can't go out and get it.
Yeah.
I'm saving it for emergency. I'm not just doing it as a convenience. Like I know people that order like McDonald's on like DoorDash.
Which is like ridiculous.
Why? Right.
Like
exactly.
1 egg McMuffin. I know someone who would order 1 egg McMuffin. What? You just paid $30 for an egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
But, so when I'm on Uber Eats, DoorDash, first of all, I go into my promotion area and they usually have $15 off, right? So I
usually have a bunch of coupons, right?
So I always tip like $10, right? So there's 10 right there, plus tax, plus all the fees. So in my head, I have to figure out a way to get rid of all those fees, right? So 15 off. Then my next move is always to order from places that are buy one, get one free. So this Mexican place, every item was buy one. Roker, you would have loved this. I got a burrito, buy one, get one free. Everything. Tortas, like I didn't order a torta, but tortas, quesadillas, everything. And it wasn't just a limit of one. Whatever you want was buy one, get one free. So
spoken like a gentleman who works a shift where there's not going to be a lot of people around.
Exactly.
Ordering Mexican food on a weeknight and then coming into the station. Yeah.
And I couldn't even give it away. So I got 2 burritos, asada burritos, and then I got 2 large horchatas.
Oh, okay. Haven't we gone over this before? You're lactose intolerant and won't admit it. You just don't want to admit that you're lactose intolerant.
But that's rice water, isn't it? That's not dairy, right? Or am I an idiot?
Well, it's rice water, but doesn't it have some dairy in it?
It might. I don't know.
Well, I'll put it this way.
Does anyone know?
Let's stick around, friends. Let's see how this story is going to wind up, regardless of if it's rice water or not. I have an idea where this is going.
So I got the 2 burritos, 2 things of horchata, chips, and salsa. And I was eating this during commercials. And you know how it is, Roker. When I'm playing a song, you're running out for 2.5 minutes. You're eating as much as you can. So anyway,
this is not classic rock. There are no Stairway to Heavens in there. You're not where you're going to get 10 minutes.
You're not going to hear this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I always tell the listeners.
No In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Yeah, if you ever hear this, I'll be back in 17 minutes.
Yeah, everything's 3.5 minutes that you play. It's like back with another 17 songs an hour.
And then Stairway to Heaven, and then Freebird. Yeah, that's the block, right? If you have horrible diarrhea, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, Stairway to Heaven, and then Freebird. I'll be back in 31 minutes.
Yep, let's talk to you tomorrow.
So anyway, the show could end at any time because I actually gave the other burrito away. I couldn't give away the other thing of horchata. Like Roker, if you were here, you would have had a nice feast.
So you gave away a burrito. You bought buy one, get one free so you could get your money's worth because you're already paying extra fees, delivery, tip, etc.
Yeah.
and then you ended up having to give the burrito away.
Because after I start
Because
eating the first one, I'm like, this is not going to end well if I eat the second burrito.
dude, you can't you at the very least you can't do beans on a weeknight.
Oh,
On a
I
work
never, I,
night.
I don't eat beans in general.
Oh,
So
so there weren't even there's not even beans in this.
no, but it pretty much, I didn't know that I was ordering a fucking tortilla full of rice. I should have said no rice. I thought I said no rice. I guess I didn't, but I definitely said no beans. So there's so much rice. And then you drink that when you drink horchata, it makes you like, I feel like I feel like my stomach like grew like 4 inches. Like I feel disgusting.
Well, always, a caveat with the buy one get one free. I mean, there might be a reason that it's buy one get one free.
You're right. Yeah, because a good place probably wouldn't do that. They
Right,
wouldn't need to
exactly.
do it.
I know Cheval's not doing a buy one get one free anytime soon
Exactly.
that I know of.
They
Right.
don't even do I don't think they'll do delivery. Yeah. I remember during COVID going to Ocheval. Remember like when all the nice restaurants were doing like only pickup because that's all they could
It
do.
was it was awesome. I was getting all kinds of and they were doing all kinds of special deals. Claire and I used to go to, I can't remember, I don't know if she's in earshot. She might be in the shower. But we would get like this Mexican, it was like tortillas, beans, cheese, rice, steak, chicken, all kinds of stuff. And it was like $30.
Nice.
It would feed like 10 people.
God, and then you just ate it what, one meal?
No, dude, it would last the entire weekend. It was crazy. It was so much food, but that was COVID, right? And you have like nice restaurants that were just doing carry out. So
Yeah.
you'd like go to a nice restaurant, and of course I was. And by the way, this was the time I was utilizing my gift cards finally.
Oh,
I'm
finally?
like, oh yeah, I'm like, well, let's use the gift cards now because who knows if there's going to even be a next week. So let's, so I got rid of a lot of. That's exactly right. Oh, Claire's listening. Hello, Claire. I hope
Oh, is
you're not.
she?
Yeah, I hope you're not doing this in the shower. Taco Lulu downtown. It
Oh,
was
there she is.
awesome. Awesome.
Race. Look at Race. Racing the shitter's full.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Sierra gave away diarrhea.
Yeah.
Pretty
See,
much.
even the proprietors of the Slob Show can
Exactly.
learn. Right?
Lewis, I can't tell you where I got this Mexican food because I've been
No,
disparaging it for the last hour, and they're a fine place, I'm sure, but
yes, you're not going to divulge.
no. And you
Which
know
is a
what? Let me
good
say
thing.
this. And here's a little tip for everyone. If you didn't like something, just don't go back. Because if you put up just because you didn't like it, that doesn't mean the place is a piece of shit. And if you put up a negative Yelp review, you are destroying that restaurant. So if you don't like something, you don't always have to be an asshole. Just don't go back. You don't have to put up a 9-paragraph Yelp review. Oh, so here's what I got real quick, Roker. I know you're about to comment on that. I got 2 super burritos, no beans, with El Pastor, 2 large horchatas, pico de gallo, and chips. That was the order.
And how much did this all total up to be?
I don't even want to say.
Oh,
It was
come
too
on.
much.
You got you now.
So I don't know why it's this. Well, I gave a $10 tip. I don't see, and this is why you're like, you shouldn't order off here. So it was $47.
Wow.
Wait, hang on. I need to see how this is 40. It doesn't even make sense.
So let me get this straight. So let's assuming that the second horchata and the second burrito were free.
Yeah.
Assuming that
Yeah.
one burrito, horchata, and chips and salsa came to
Whoa.
$47.
Oh shit. Wait, hang on. Hang on a second here.
This is when he
Okay.
discovers it wasn't buy one, get one free.
No, it was okay. I was gonna say because the discount's down here at the bottom. I could just show you the whole thing. So
Well, you don't want to show
I'll
the
just read it. I'll just read
place.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't say the place. Okay, so 2 super burritos were $32, and the 2 horchatas were $9. The chips and the pico de gallo were $3. So here's what I got charged: $43.66. Okay, $10 tip, $9 service fee,
Wow.
$1.49 delivery fee, $2 California driver benefits, whatever that is. And a
Welcome to
dollar 81.
California. Everything's got an additional fee on it. Tax. A
A dollar.
driver, what was it called? A what?
I hope that's so that the drivers get benefits. I hope that's what that means. It's California driver. I hope I have no problem paying if Uber Eats drivers get benefits. I think that's
That's
fine.
probably what that is because
Well,
they're independent contractors or they're gig
Yeah.
workers. So this
I
is
don't mind that.
probably some way. Yeah.
Okay, and a $1.81 tax, and then minus $20 for the special offers. So even after all that, I still paid $47. Basically,
So this would have been almost $70.
yeah, yeah,
Had it not been for the
Yeah.
discount, dude.
So,
Dude.
and for my $47, what I ended up eating was one burrito, some chips, and a little like those little Chipotle cups of pico de gallo, and then I have the 2 horchatas. I drank one now, and I left the other one in the work refrigerator here.
Dude, next time before you order, you just need to take a breath. Like,
Feel
you
like
know,
a dick pic.
they tell you what you need to do to like calm down
Yeah.
or something because you're about to get into an altercation or an argument. Dude, you need to like count to 10 or something, whatever it takes, dude. Couple of more orders are like that, and you'll definitely be counting to 10 before you make that.
Well, I
move
always
again.
tell dudes, I'm like,
Dude, that's
hey,
ridiculous.
before you send a dick pic, you should breathe. Exactly what you just said. It's like breathe in and out 10 times, wait a minute, and I guarantee you won't send that picture. Like really think, because and also if you are sending it, double check you're not sending it to your mom. Like double check
That's right.
don't be so thirsty, like, oh, I gotta get this out. The penis picture could wait, right? You don't
right.
have to just like you're so thirsty, and then it's like, oh crap, I sent it to my cousin. It's like, what's this?
Welcome to the Slob Show, everybody, where we can compare DoorDash orders to sending dick pics. Only here, friends.
But anyway, I feel really
I do this now. Full disclosure, I do the same thing, except I don't order from DoorDash or whatever. I go and we order Chinese food or something. Then Claire goes to pick it up and comes back, and I go, "How much was it? 70?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's just us two."
but it's 'cause
Like,
you're
what the hell am I
you're
ordering?
actually $70 worth of food. You didn't get the it's $40 in fees.
Yeah, but I'm not eating $70 worth of food. Half of it's still in the fridge because I ate like some of this and some of that, and
Yeah.
that was it. I ate the egg rolls and the pot stickers and got full. Everything else I ordered is still out there.
Do you
know?
get
So I mean, I pay too much for this stuff too. Wow, Claire Kluber Dash, she's calling herself now. She was Kluber when she was picking me up from the bars at 2 in the morning. Now
she's Kluber Eats.
she's Kluber Eats. There you go.
It's
There you
Kluber
go.
Eats. There you go.
That's right. Let the professionals handle the comedy, Claire. But it was
Marconi
well
said
done.
Dordong. That's the penis. The penis. Yeah, Kluber.
What's up,
So
Marconi?
the reason why Claire is called Kluber is because Roker used to go out, drink 700 beers or whatever, and then Claire would have to come pick him up at like 3 a.m. and I'm like, yep, there's your Kluber. Your Kluber just showed up.
Well, she was. So here's the thing. So I would just hop on I'm like, I'm not going to drive. So it's like, 'cause if I drive, I can't drink, which is why I don't go into the city anymore. Cause it's like, I can't drink because I got to drive back. So it's like, when I was living in Hyde Park, I just hop on the bus, take the L, end up on the north side, right? Go drink. Claire is working at the hotel or the restaurant or whatever. She's getting off at midnight.
That's not true. A lot of the time she
12:30.
would come directly from the house to pick you up.
A lot of times she was getting off of work, or at least that's how it started. And so she would pick me up after she got off of work. Now, I'll admit it wasn't on the way. She was working 5 minutes from the house on Belmont and Sheffield. So it wasn't on the way. She was going out of her way, but
Yeah.
it worked out. for
It
me.
worked out for you.
It
Yeah.
worked out for
Exactly.
me. Yeah, it worked out for me. That's
So
not a lie.
so do you have a did you have a Kluber Eats order that came in today or what?
No, she actually.
His wife's name is Claire. If you're just tuning in.
Props to Claire. She made me shrimp and grits
Oh,
with a bacon and shrimp sauce gravy. The picture is up
man.
on Facebook. I'm sure she put it up on the Slob Show page. I'm sure.
Was it on your personal page also or
I
what?
think it's probably on the Slob Show page.
Let's see.
It was outstanding.
See if we can find this. Damn. Jeez.
Yeah, yeah, it was good.
Now that's not a Kluber Eats order. That's a Claire.
No, that's straight
Claire.
up Claire. That's straight up Claire Roker.
That's a Black Apron order. Actually, White Apron. That's a White Apron order.
I'm very lucky. Very, very lucky.
You know, I live by myself, so I'm always the problem with me is like I'll order stuff and then I get sick of it. I'll buy like when I like maybe one day I'll buy a rotisserie chicken. By the time I'm about to go back into it, I'm like, ugh, God, I'm sick of this. So I need to figure out a way. Like I can't buy bulk because I like today I bought 2 pounds of shaved turkey at the deli and I'm already sick of it. So now what?
Why'd you
So
buy
I
2
ate
pounds of it?
because I just I
On
don't know.
sale? It was on sale?
No, full price. And then
Oh,
and that's why I ended up ordering $47 worth of shitty Mexican food.
Take a deep breath, count to 10.
Is there a way to like waterlog yourself? Like if you're like just like you're full?
Yeah, you can just drink that. That's what you're supposed to drink water and eat a salad beforehand. That'll. Yeah, see, that's no fun though, right?
But
That's
a
no
salad
fun.
honestly sends me right to the bathroom.
No, see, well, what doesn't, Abe? I mean, let's be honest.
A banana, I think.
What
I think a
doesn't?
banana's the only thing I could eat. You know, I went to Whole Foods yesterday, and by the way, have you been to Whole Foods lately?
I have not.
I'm-
I have not. Or I can play along. I mean, I can play the game. Yes. And
Have you ever seen a Peloton commercial where it's all these hot chicks on the bike, right? With those like skin tight, workout shorts on.
that's what it's like at Whole Foods. They're all
That's
just like
all it is.
mulling around the produce section.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, in their Lululemons and stuff. Yeah.
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 That's the
it's
whole.
the Lululemon section.
That's
at
the
Whole
whole
Foods.
store. The whole store. So I walk in there, and so I go up to the pizza area, and I'm like, she's like, "Do you need help?" Not the lady with the Lululemon, the lady behind the counter.
Mhm.
And I'm like, "Yeah, can I have some pizza?" She's like, "Oh, it's self-serve." She's like, "Are you a first timer?"
Yeah,
And-
you obviously look like you've never been in a Whole Foods before. You obviously look like you were lost, like you had accidentally wandered in or something. Like they picked up on that immediately.
Yeah. She's like, "Are you here with Uber Eats? Are you picking up an order?" She said, "Are you a first timer?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." I'm like, "I just didn't know it was self-serve pizza. Like, how would I know that?" I guess if I went in there a lot.
Is the pizza at Whole Foods any good?
It was like a garlic Parmesan pizza, but I got 2 slices. And then, do you ever go to there? Well, you don't go to Whole Foods, but have you seen salad bars at these places? Right?
I'll admit it's been a while since I've been in a Whole Foods. It's been quite some time.
Well, it's $11.99 a pound. Okay?
I'll let you know a little secret. There's not a Whole Foods within 20 miles of Joliet. Okay. There was one 5 minutes from my house when I was in Hyde Park. Here,
No, they closed that one down,
tumbleweeds,
didn't they?
dude.
Didn't they close that one down?
No, it's open. I told you, Hyde Park has 2 grocery stores: Whole Foods and Trader Joe's.
Oh, nice.
That's it. You gotta drive like 8 miles to get to a Jewel.
Well, I got a salad also yesterday. You know how much I paid for the salad?
At Whole Foods.
Yeah, it's $11.99 a pound.
Yeah, too much.
$23.
Do you did you put dressing on it?
Well, what are you supposed to do?
Put the dressing in a container on the side. You're
You know, you
paying
can't
for
just take
that
it.
poundage. You're
Just
paying
take-
for that poundage. Dude, this is from like
Bacon tuners.
the first ever slob show. You don't ever buy shit by the pound. Are you
Well, I
kidding
know,
me?
except bacon. Remember you taught me that?
Cooked bacon, yes,
Yeah,
cooked
exactly.
bacon. You can buy that by the pound because you'll get 4 pounds of bacon for the price of 1. But, like, there's a Golden Corral down the street here, and it goes says, like, "To go, just buy the pound."
To
So if
go.
you to go. So,
What?
if you go and get 2 pieces of fried chicken and some mashed potatoes and a dessert, it's gonna be, like, $24.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. So
Yeah,
I paid like
don't
40.
ever buy hot food by the pound.
My last 2 dinners have cost me $90 for 1 person.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
exactly.
It's ridiculous. And neither one was delicious. Neither one was satisfying. I should have just went to Jimmy John's.
That's right. See, exactly. That's the worst when you pay that kind of money for food and then it's not even satisfying.
Like you go to
Even
Gene and Jude, right? That's a satisfying meal every time, right? You get the
yes,
double dog. Every time I leave there, I'm satisfied,
and their prices have doubled since COVID, but I don't care.
which is still cheap compared to
Yeah,
everything else.
right. Exactly.
But it's cheaper, and you're not going to spend $90 like I did the last 2 nights for some bullshit.
But there had to be places other than Whole Foods where you could have gotten what you got, right? I mean, there's lots of places where you can get a salad from. You don't have to buy it by the pound.
Oh, you mean like a pre-made salad? Well, oh, 'cause I'm like, oh, let me try this out. I want to try to eat a little bit healthier, but it ended up being like probably a 2,300 calorie salad.
You could have gone to a hospital cafeteria and gotten it cheaper.
I could have went to Great America. It would have been cheaper. Six Flags. I could have bought the salad at a movie theater. It would have been half the price.
That's right.
God, you know what else I've noticed? Fast food is definitely shrinking. Have you noticed this?
Oh, well, what they're doing is now, like for example, they're not putting the full size burgers on special. They're putting like the
Yeah,
junior size burgers on special, right?
and you
So
know it
it's
broke
like
my heart. You know, it broke
son
my
of
heart.
Baconator.
Ugh, what a dumb. It should be called the Baconator Junior. Also, by the way, the son of Baconator. So it broke my heart because Popeyes, you know, on the app, they had 2 chicken sandwiches for
For 8.
$7.99,
Yep.
right?
Right.
And I got them, and they're small now.
Oh, they shrunk, huh?
They're so small. I think I have a picture. It's
That's a
like
shame because they used to when they first came out, they were like
they were huge.
they were huge. They were huge. And I was tempted to get that 2 for 8 and I just never got there.
I was tempted to get it. Never made it over. But man, oh, here it is, I think. Look at this.
Oh, see, it used to
Oh, look,
come
you see
all
that, Ricker?
out. Is that like, oh, that's an extra, they gave you extra mayonnaise?
Okay, so this is how lazy they were. So I wanted extra mayo, and instead of making it fresh with extra mayo, they gave me this massive thing of mayo on the side. Look at it. Look at that. That's a coleslaw container, and that thing is almost filled to the brim with mayo. Like, just so that they didn't have to make me a fresh sandwich. Look how small that is.
Yeah,
Look at
it
my
used to
fingers right there.
stick out the sides of the bun and everything. Yeah.
I mean, that you've had those containers before. Look at how much bigger that is than the sandwich.
Yeah.
It's crazy. This was the best chicken sandwich for the price, and now it's like really small.
I mean, at least you got extra mayo.
Yeah, because out of laziness only.
Do they put anything else on their chicken sandwiches?
Pickle.
Lettuce, tomato, anything like that?
No, just
No.
pickles.
Okay.
I mean, it's still okay, but it's not like it was.
Right. Right.
You
Well,
know, it was a good chicken. Have you been to Berwyn Chicken Co?
I have not.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Berwyn Chicken is a restaurant, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's on like Roosevelt, right off Harlem.
Yeah, well, it's in Berwyn.
Yeah,
Have not been there.
look at this. This is their chicken sandwich.
Yeah,
You get all
there
those.
you go.
Look how big this thing is.
Or like Fry the Coop has gigantic chicken sandwiches and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah.
And
You gotta find a place you like and stick with it.
actually, the best thing about this place were these chicken fingers. Look at these.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
They were
I went
delicious.
Jewel had chicken fingers for like 9.99 for a bucket.
Oh, nice.
It so I was like, okay, I'll bite. And they just come out, so I was like, okay, no seasoning, no nothing, no. I mean, there might have been 20 of them in this bucket. There's still 18 of them in my refrigerator right now.
And you're putting them in the air fryer? Are you
So
seasoning them as well?
lesson learned. Lesson learned.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Before we went on just now, you say lesson learned. I bought a pair of jeans online. I'm not going to say the name of the company again because I don't want to disparage companies. I just will never order again. I bought a pair of jeans, and I normally wear 38 waist, okay? And every pair they fit. These were I ordered them. I couldn't even like basically get the jeans over one leg. That sounds and the material felt like cardboard, okay? And they were like $100 jeans. And I wanted to return them, and they said, "Oh, you can only get a gift card." And I said, "They don't fit though." And they're like, "Oh, sorry, the policy is we only give out a gift card." You can't have a policy like that. Like I'm returning it the same day I received it. They were too small, and I want to send them back. They're like, "Oh, the policy." This is what they said through email. Of course, there's no number, but they
Right.
said the policy is only we give you a gift card. So now I have a pair of 40, which is the biggest size. If the 38s wouldn't even like get over my balls, do you think the 40s are going to make it over like the shaft?
I I just had something similar happen to me with a pair of shoes that I ordered that they sent me uh medium instead of wide, which I ordered.
Oh,
It's
medium.
like,
Oh, you buy wide shoes.
yes, yes, I buy wide shoes, and it's like I put the shoes on. I'm like, man, these are kind of tight. I guess they'll break in, right? And I'm like, by the end of the day, I was like, these are not the right size. And I looked down and was like, okay, they're like, I was like size 13 feet. It was like, they're 13 mediums. So
Wait,
I,
how do you get shoes that come in medium? Like, are those like special shoes?
I guess that would be like just the regular size that aren't wide.
But are you buying
Okay.
prescription shoes or what?
No, no, but I look when I buy shoes, I look to buy them wide or extra wide because my feet are wide. And
No, I know,
so
but I'm just saying,
I
like,
go
where
to
I buy shoes at, they don't have those options. Like, where do you get these shoes?
well, I'm not gonna say because it's
Oh,
been a
gotcha.
cluster ever since. I returned them, bought another pair. They charged me for the one. No, then they said I didn't pay for the ones that I originally bought. So now they're charging me a late fee and an extra credit card fee. So now I'm paying $35 more for the pair that I rebought after I returned them. And my poor wife, I love you, Claire, was on the phone with them for 2 hours because obviously I can't call on this while I'm at work or anything like that. And I've still gotten nowhere, still haven't gotten the late fee removed. And I just tried to pay the bill before I came on with you, and there's no place to pay the bill online.
So that's the scam then, because for me to get this other pair of jeans, I also paid an extra $40. So this must be a
Yeah,
scam
this
they
is
do
it's really ticking me off.
because
It's
the original
really,
pair I
really
bought because it was a discount. And now I'm paying full price, so it's another $40. It's ridiculous.
so they're not giving you yeah, right. Because all I wanted to do was just exchange them for the right size.
Yeah.
That's it. But they wouldn't let me exchange them, had to return them and then rebuy them. And it's just a nightmare. This is ridiculous.
Let's get back to some good news.
Yes.
Did you see White Castle is now doing 10 cheeseburgers for $8?
They've been doing that a lot lately.
That's a good deal.
They just switched their app up though, um which is kind of screwy. But
I
yeah,
don't have
that's
to
a good
like
price.
Tesla, believe it or not.
That's a good price. That's a good price. Marconi just said Timu is a crapshoot. Dude,
Team.
I bought my wife like earrings that have like food on them. Okay. So she can wear them when she's teaching her classes. So like if she's got like a noodle class, she's now got like ramen noodle,
Wow, what
cup
a
of noodle,
thoughtful husband.
cup of noodle earrings or whatever. I got like 75 pair of earrings for like $9.99. And now I get 20 Timu emails a day.
You have to unsubscribe immediately.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very, very important. If you ever buy anything that day, you have to unsubscribe to all the nonsense.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm never gonna buy anything from there again. I mean, I'm pretty
Of
sure
course.
that like I'm in some Chinese database anyway now.
Well, do you get calls all the time about like I get calls every day? They're like, Abram. I'm like, hey, I'm like, I got you to Abram. And I'm like, hey, I always make up a stupid name. I'm like, my name's like Roy Jones or something. And I'm like, you know, I just got this phone a month ago. I make up a different name each time. They're like, your name's not Abram. I'm like, no. And then they give me my real address. Like,
Oh,
they're like, you don't live at this address. I'm like, no. I'm like, I just got this phone last month. Can you remove me from the list? Then they just hang up on you. Then you get another call like an hour later.
and it's like
So,
customer service is like, I I can't understand what you're saying. I can't understand what you're saying. Can you repeat that, please? I can't. Can it? Please let me talk to a supervisor. No, just a supervisor, please. And then it's still 2 hours.
a supervisor.
It's it's ridiculous.
Do you get the scams now too? I get text messages where here's the rule.
Oh, dude, I don't even want
Don't click on anything.
Don't. Yeah, there you go. If you take anything away from this episode of the Slob Show, it's don't click on anything. Don't
Yes.
click on it on your phone. Don't click on it on a text. Don't click on it on Facebook. Don't click on it. I tell Claire this all the time. Don't freaking click on it. Like that chick died today, right? Uh,
Who did?
some actress. She's like 39 years old.
Oh yeah, yeah, from like Euro Trip or whatever.
Something. And
Yeah.
I'm like, don't. I didn't click on it.
Because it's
I'm
usually
like, I'm
that
not, dude, because it's gonna be right. Exactly.
usually that dude. Well, not that. It's always a scam, but if it's like a message from a friend of mine, it'll be that dude with the huge dick. You know what I'm talking about? That guy Wood. Like he's sitting on the edge of the bed with the huge dick. Like I get those like every day. Like it'll say, "Hey, I have a 2022 Chrysler LeBaron for $4,000." Then you click on it, it's a guy sitting there with a huge dick.
If you're lucky,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. If not, they're stealing all my
best
info.
case scenario, right? Exactly. Worst case scenario is that they're now gonna hold everything you have for ransom.
Well, they have all my info. Everyone has
So,
all my info. That's one thing
yeah.
I know for sure.
Yeah.
Like they have all my info. Is your social security number 3? Like, no. My name's Roy Jones.
It's like, keep getting cards in the mail from fill in the blank company. Oh yeah, we were hacked. So here's 3 free
Oh, yeah.
months of whatever monitoring. Oh, so they
Yeah.
could just monitor the fact that I've been hacked, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's ridiculous.
The good news is we're not giving you 1 free month of Paramount Plus. Like, oh, great. This is awesome.
Uh,
I know we got to go here. 2 quick things. So
yes,
I was in Chicago this past weekend, of course.
and yes, of course, because I knew nothing about it. I'm sure you didn't come, you didn't call, didn't try and visit. I'm sure you didn't call base, didn't try and visit him. But sure did post a lot of pictures from places where you went to eat over the last weekend. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you saw bass?
Exactly. I don't
Yeah,
claim
exactly.
to. I don't claim to like go and to see Base or anybody else.
You and
They're not
bass live,
coming.
like,
They're
a
not
mile
coming to see
apart.
me. My wife was like, "Yeah, I'm going to go and visit my family over 4th of July weekend. You can have like a guys' weekend while I'm gone." I'm like, "What guys? They're not coming to Joliet to visit me. Are you kidding me?"
Let's go to Vegas that weekend. What guys?
They're all hopping in their car like it's the Flintstones, so they can, come out to Joliet.
Yeah. Wait a minute. So I get to sleep over then at your house?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Come on over. It's guys' weekend.
That sounds like fun. You're like, I'm 43 now. It's like weird, right? I'm gonna be sleeping on your floor. Like,
Yeah, you get the futon. Make yourself at home.
So I got a pizza puff, and I posted a picture, and all these people are like, "What's a pizza puff?" I always forget that a pizza puff is mainly a Chicago thing.
That's a Chicago thing. Yeah, it's pizza puffs are awesome.
God, it's the slop. If you're watching this in the Slop Show Facebook group, there's so many new people because do you ever notice this every once in a while? Just a random post, like just all these new people. Like I put up a post for a Mexican place, a burrito, Jalisco, and there's like 150,000 people have seen this post. So there's all these new people in the Slop Show Facebook group. I put up that pizza puff thing, and there's like 50,000 impressions on it. So all these new people are coming into the Slop Show Facebook group. So
Nice.
if you're here and you're new, you got to keep posting your pictures, and we want your recommendations. If you're in another city, we want to know that too, because we need to know like every food place.
And exactly. And then the thing about the pizza puffs is, though, if you buy them for the house, like if you buy them in the store, you've got to fry them. It's not, and you know me, I love air fryers.
Oh, you can't
stuff
even
like
use the air
that.
fryer?
They're not, but they don't taste the same in the air
Mm,
fryer.
wow.
It's the grease, it's the fried, right? That's what you got to get with that pizza puff.
Yeah, because the
That day,
grease like
that day
gets
that they were
deep
frying
inside.
those pizza puffs in the conference room of the radio station all morning, and we all had like 8 pizza puffs. It was like it was definitely not our finest hour, but man, did it taste good.
I love the only thing worse than that is when we ate those Krispy Kreme burgers.
I didn't even have one.
You didn't? I had like
I
3.
didn't because I was on a diet and was trying to be good and didn't even have one.
I think I had 3.
I still to this day have not had a cheeseburger with a Krispy Kreme donuts as the bun.
Well, you should put in a Kluber order right now to get some Krispy Kreme donuts and then make a burger, and that's it. You just fry the bun and that's it.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I got a doctor's appointment coming up, so I gotta be good until after that.
The last thing I want to bring up, did you know Jimmy John's now toasts subs?
I did not know that. That's
Which
interesting.
I think is a major mistake for Jimmy John's. Like they're getting too cute with their menu. Like they have too much shit now.
Well, because I mean, it got bought by I forgot who bought it a few
That
years
was a long
ago.
time ago, though. The
It was
Arby's
a few
people.
years ago, but yeah, but see how they're trying to compete. Don't stay in your lane, right?
Exactly.
You go to Jimmy John's because it's Jimmy John's. You go to Potbelly because it's Potbelly. You go to
Yeah.
these different places because they do what they do well. Stay in your lane. Don't try and go into somebody else's territory and start toasting your sandwiches.
Jimmy John's has wraps now. They have all these sauces. Like they do. They have a giant sub now that's like 22 inches or something like that, or 16 inches, whatever it is.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, just stick to what you're good at.
Stick to what you're good at, whatever it is.
It's like you always
something
say.
that's advice we could take every now and then. You know,
Exactly.
stick with what you're good at.
It's like you say, Roker, when you go to Joe's Stone Crab, you don't order the grilled cheese or something.
God. Claire and I would go to some seafood restaurant. She'd order a steak. I'm like, how is it? It's not that good. I'm like, that's because we're at a seafood restaurant. You don't order a steak at a seafood restaurant. Exactly. It's simple. Sometimes it's just that simple.
All right. Well, luckily I didn't have to go to the bathroom, so we
I'm
made
proud of you. I am proud of you. I really am.
Kathy my girlfriend Kathy always tells me I have a nervous anus. My girlfriend Kathy. She goes,
George Glass.
Because I love George Glass. Because anytime we're about to go somewhere, I always go in the bathroom. And I think there is something to be said about a nervous anus. Like there's some kind of anxiety, and then I have to go right to the bathroom.
Is it because you're in a public place?
No, it's before I leave a lot of the time.
I had a
Maybe it's 'cause
friend
I'm
who would
afraid.
never go to the bathroom in a public place. He would go home. He would leave.
That's how I used to be in
He would
grade
go,
school.
what, Claire?
Abe's nervous anus just made me do. I just choked up.
Okay, you just made Claire spit up with nervous anus. So congratulations.
Thank you.
My wife now has a nervous bladder because of your nervous anus.
All right. Well, that's it for this week. We will anything
And
you
on
wanna
that
mention,
note, and that note, yes, sleep tight, everybody. Sweet dreams from the Sloth Show.